The 2024 Honda CB1000 Hornet carves the next generation of history-rich lines into which the Hornet has fitted. Aggressive performance and rider-friendly versatility extend the well-known CB line into this new form of design and engineering, while being true to its ancestors. Now, speaking of that, let's get to the nitty-gritty details of what actually makes this motorcycle a good package for bikers seeking muscle, fashion, and functional ability in daily riding. It's somewhat different in the case of engine performance at the heart of the 2024 CB1000 Hornet. It mounts the inline-4 998cc base employed on the CB1000R. With this DOHC liquid-cooled package rated at 143 horsepower at 10,500 revolutions per minute and 104 Nm of twist at 8,250 revolutions per minute, such a setup promises that the Hornet indeed can promise an exciting power output, especially when treading in the mid to high revving range. Refined engine characteristics are further mated to ride-by-wire throttle control that smooths and makes throttle inputs predictable. While power is aplenty, Honda has done a great job tuning it to make the bike quite usable in everyday riding scenarios. There's not this overly aggressive feel as the speeds stay low, and gear ratios seem to feel well suited both to city commutes and spirited rides on weekends. Top-end performance for the more enthusiastic rider makes highway cruising and twisty roads a delightfully pleasurable experience with plenty of acceleration on tap when needed. Honda also slotted a number of riding modes in the CB1000 Hornet: Sport, Rain, Standard, and the fully customizable user mode. Working by fiddling with throttle response, power output, traction control, and ABS sensitivity, they let the rider tailor the feel to suit the conditions or his preference. It's fair to say the CB1000 Hornet will do an about-face for real, be it heavy rain or curvy mountain road. The 2024 CB1000 Hornet rides on a steel diamond frame whose design manages to reach just the right balance of rigidity and flexibility to keep handling light. Coming in at approximately 210 kilograms full of fluids, it's not exactly svelte by class standards but is solid and sure-footed nonetheless on the tarmac. Sending it mated to high-quality suspension items such as the Showa separate function front forks, a rear mono-shock adjustable for preload. Suspensions are soft enough to soak up road imperfections, yet firm enough to give good feel with little sacrifice in comfort for everyday riding and stiffness for more sporty driving. Of all those great things, probably the outstanding feature of the CB1000 Hornet is the way it handles. Wide handlebars mean the bike feels agile and is easy to flick around, particularly in towns and cities. It also feels planted when cornering, and resultant confidence that installs in you makes you want to push and push. It boasts large wheels shod in sticky rubber, which makes this a capable machine in both tight urban spaces and wide open roads. A perfect match for the performance credentials of the 2024 CB1000 Hornet is the braking system. They sport dual discs of a 310 mm diameter up front with 4 piston calipers and a single piston 256 mm disc in the rear. Braking performance is sharp, offering progressive bite with consistent stopping power. Further, with the standard ABS system, the CB1000 Hornet makes sure it provides safety under hard braking situations, be it on dry tarmac or in wet conditions. Meanwhile, Honda has fitted switchable traction control, too, to make sure extra safety. Non-intrusive traction control, the smoothness with which it intervenes, is an asset for riders who would want to push limits on spirited rides but still keep a safety net. The 2024 CB1000 Hornet arrived with sharp angles, a muscular fuel tank, and a minimalist rear section pure sport bike. The front end was fitted with an LED headlight setup for a very futuristic look, while a compact taillight and license plate holder cleaned up the backside of the bike. Amongst many highs of its design balance, the CB1000 Hornet strikes a balance between aggression and everyday usability. It features a very friendly seat height of 830 mm, which should suit a wide variety of riders, while the riding position is only slightly uptight, sporty yet relaxed in perfect balance. a real ideal for long in-town commutes or longer weekend runs. These are set slightly rearward, which gives it a sporting touch, yet not too far back to eliminate comfort. Not only top-shelf performance but also top-shelf technology has been equipped in the 2024 CB1000 Hornet by Honda. The motorcycle features a 5-inch TFT display showing all the information required: speed, gear position, fuel range, and selected ride mode. It's readable under various light conditions, while it also boasts an intuitive interface. It also includes Bluetooth connectivity for a service that links up a rider's smartphone for voice navigation, hands-free calls, and media control. Conjoined with the Honda RoadSync application, this further sweetens the deal by adding hands-free functionality while riding. A conveniently placed USB charging port is available for quick device charging on the go. The Hornet further gets an electronic quick shifter so you can up and downshift seamlessly without so much as needing to touch the clutch lever. More common on track-focused machines, it's nonetheless a nice addition for those on-road riders who like a smooth gear transition during spirited riding. Surprising as this might sound, given the performance-based engine, the CB1000 Hornet returns a rather economical fuel consumption, partly owing to the ride modes and refined fuel injection system. It is decent enough for longer rides, mainly in standard or rain mode without too many fuel stops in between. The Hornet has a fuel tank capacity of 16.2 liters for a pretty decent range around town and on the highway. That would mean that in the real world of practicality, it is an ergonomic bike. Smoother power delivery has more advanced technology inside to make it versatile during rush hour commuting or during weekend adventure riding. Sharp design ensures it doesn't go unnoticed at traffic stops, while its performance capability makes sure it remains exciting during more aggressive riding.